Hello friends, welcome back to Gecko's Gaming. Today we're going to be doing some more Mono Black in Timeless. This is one of the best decks in the format, and it's also it's definitely a top tier deck. I think it's up there with Show and Tell. This is just going to be a quick look at my current list. I'm not going to do a deck tech, but please check my previous videos where I've gone in depth about the deck, and I'll leave those links in the description. If you have any questions about the configuration here, please let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to answer. Hopefully this is helpful if you're picking up the deck, or if you're looking to deepen your knowledge about the deck, or how to play against it even, or if you just enjoy watching some competitive Eternal Magic. Always a good time. Remember to smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and kick back and enjoy some Timeless with me. Alright, first round here. Up against a Timeless Legend, a Hitotony. Opponent goes first. This is a pretty slow hand. We do have a turn 2 Goyf. Guess I'll try it. No interaction, but we'll try it. Hitotony is an absolute legend. This guy used to stifle people out of nowhere in like Show and Tell decks and stuff like that. He played like Show and Tell with Stifle and stuff. And very good Timeless player, very competitive player. So everybody who plays Timeless at a high level has run into this player before. Sell the Bullmasters, will grief him. Hit the needle can turn off my One Ring, which is kind of annoying. Ruin's Labyrinth. He ripped a big card for that. Alright. Any little gun named One Ring, I'm sure. Strip mine. Sure, sure. Okay, so we get to keep the One Ring at least. Becomes a Barrow Goyf. Play this first, because then if they have a counter spell, we get to pump the Goyf. Mox doesn't do much for us here. Super slow clock with this Goyf, but let's see if we can get it picked up some speed here. Stifle, yeah, classic Hitotony tech. Dock up off the top, nice. Loot for the ring, yep. This hard casted troll here. I guess that's the move. Let's see what we get with Barrow Goyf first. Seems like neither of these is going to be very effective. I guess I'll take the Voidwalker. I don't see much card draw from Oni here, so just ramping out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can cast Ugin now. Another Needle. Not sure what else you could even name at this point. Voidwalker, sure. Swing for 10. So take another troll. Right, so Hitotony's playing like a mono blue ramp deck with a bunch of artifacts. Eldrazi. Probably want Thoughtseize here. Probably not want Fatal Push. Disruptor Flute seems okay. Voidwalker, just to get, we have to be able to put a fast clock on a deck like this, so more cheap threats is fine. Guessing the ring is not going to be great, especially with all the pithing needle type effects. Might want Palantir over that. Didn't see any really searching. He didn't even seem to be running fetch lands, strangely enough. So probably not an opposition agent matchup. And we do have, yeah, I could probably cut Edict. I mean, it hits Ugin, which is pretty fine. I didn't see much card draw either. Where the Bowmasters is kind of questionable. So I'm kind of looking at these for cuts, I think. Let's cut some rings, let's cut some Bowmasters. Put on a 1 ring, we'll bring in a Palantir. Some extra juice. Try this. Because if I'm cutting rings, I'm going to want some more card advantage. And the great thing about Palantir is that it doesn't get affected. It doesn't have any activated. So the Needle and Disruptor Flute won't do it. Yeah, this is going to be a mulligan because we don't have any black source. This is fine. I could go triple Thoughtseize on turn 1. That'd be kind of funny. I think I can... I don't like the troll. It gives a creature in the yard for Barrogoyf. Barrogoyf's how we're going to win, so... I think I have to put back a Thoughtseize. As sad as that is. Leyline, yikes. Okay, so that It's the kibosh on our Thoughtseize plan. Let's go ahead and get a Goyf out there. So let's cycle the troll, get a swamp. We're just pumping the Goyf here. And then we will play the swamp and Thoughtseize ourselves. Gets a sorcery into the graveyard. We don't have yet. The Goyf. Mill 3. Get we could get another Goyf, I guess. Probably better than Bowmasters still. Because I still haven't seen any card draw from the opponent really, so take Barrow Goyf. We can ritual it out next turn. This is kind of a slow start, but hopefully it'll be enough to get there. Sorcery, instant creature. So we have nothing else we can put in the yard still, so we'll go ahead and attack. Mill 3. Shield Dread, we'll take Shield Dread. And I guess we'll ritual into Shield Dread instead of Goyf. Cycle Troll first. We'll see if they have a Stifle. Stifle. I think Shield Dread is a slightly faster clock than Goyf. Commandeering my ritual, okay. Can reanimate to troll. Have sorcery already. Alright, let's go ahead and attack. Swing 3. Let's mill again. How many swamps have we gone through? I might want to get another swamp. None in the yard. 2 on the battlefield. So yeah, I'll take troll and get another swamp. Just reanimated troll, I guess. It's on a 1-turn clock. We have Edict up. Alright, GG. Kind of classic Hitotony deck there, like a lot of high variance cards and yeah. It looks like that it didn't really come together for them, but yeah, they didn't really do anything, but I'm guessing Hitotony's cooking something over here. This guy is pretty good. All right, let's hop into our next round here with mono black. We have a yeah, this is a decent hand. We go turn 1 grief into yeah, interesting. Okay, so we go grief, exile, shield dread, or troll. Oh no, let's exile Bullmasters. That's a really nice one to draw there. It's a nice draw because we can exile it. All right, let's go ahead grief in. This looks like they probably have a reanimate, but I don't have a reanimate, so the fact that they discarded a troll, they milled a troll, is kind of concerning for us. So we'll go ahead and grief them. Find a reanimate would be a nice pickup. But they have no reanimate. They have Fatal Push, Bowmasters, and Fury. I think I'm most concerned about Bowmasters since I have One Ring. And it's the only card they can really cast. I don't want to strip here, so we'll just we'll cycle troll on their end step and then Dark Ritual to ring probably. Yikes, that kind of hurts. All right. This push can take care of Shield Dread, unfortunately. My Ritual, that kind of makes sense. It's kind of sweet. They're playing Lockthwain. I like that card. I've thought about putting it in here if I had some space. I just think we need more ways to draw cards outside of the ring, and that's a pretty good one. I suppose exiling his graveyard doesn't do much. If anything, I'd probably want to exile my own with Bogart. But I guess we'll just play Strip Mine and pass. I would like to kind of force them into using their fetch land. Okay, there we go. They're just going to use it on their own. That way we don't have to worry about Shield Dread getting fatal pushed. I think I'm going to pass because I want to try to get up to 4 for my stuff here. And have their lands for now. I think it'd be good to exile my graveyard so that they can't grief me if they hit a reanimate. Strip Mine's kind of good for them. My strip, okay. And then they can push the trawler. Yep. Kind of bad to square 0 here. Both doing nothing. Trying to cast their spells. Classic scam mirror. Paid for life. Okay. Oh yeah, they want a Lockthwain. Let's see. Yep. Okay, that's nice. With the ring. Tomb, alright. And they just scoop, okay. Yeah, we hit the ring, so kind of makes sense, I guess. We want Palantir. I think we want Voidwalker, probably. Bowmasters. I don't know how many pushes I need. 2 is probably fine. I might want some more. I might want some deluges. They're playing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I want some of these. They're playing Bombardiers and stuff, I'm sure. Let's see. What can we cut here against Rakdos? Bowmasters, I don't know if they're playing the ring. Sometimes these versions actually don't play the ring. It's hard to tell based on what we saw. But they're not playing ring, then Bowmasters is mid. They play Ragavan too sometimes. Ragavan, ring, I guess Fable, it's okay against Fable. I think I'll play one Deluge. Assuming I can figure out what to cut though. One Palantir is probably fine. We cut a Chrome Mox on the draw. And I guess I'll cut like one Bowmasters too. Let's try this. This is fine. We have a turn 1 Dolphy if we want it. We'll see what they do since they have the play kind of on them. Leyline of the Void, okay. Don't care about that really. Yeah, I guess between Dolphy and their Leyline, nothing's going to be hitting the graveyard very often, so I might as well get rid of Reanimate to Chrome Mox. I'm going to do this first because if I played a land first and then I played Chrome Mox, I could strip my land in response. This way we'll make sure we can cast Dolphy this turn. Right, they get to cycle the troll first, so they could have a Reanimate here. That would be kind of a problem, I guess. We'd be in a race. They do have the Reanimate. Alright, they're taking 6 there. To Reanimate. Swing 3. The fact that they had to take 6 for the troll is good for us. We're just going to try to get up to 4 mana. Have another strip. Swamp. Looking kind of rough. We might be able to win this race. Maybe try to keep our life high here. These, okay. It's kind of whatever. It actually puts them down to a 3-turn clock, so it's actually kind of good for us, I think. Like Shelly. Ooh, okay. Bowmasters is nice. What we have so far. Thoughtseize, Reanimate, okay. No graveyards at all, so Reanimate is not going to be doing it. Go ahead and play the strip out. Alright, and they should be done next turn unless they have something else here. I don't think Leyline of the Void is it, dude. Like, I mean, I could see maybe running that in an Entomb meta once that hits, but it is not a good card. It's card disadvantage. Who knows how many of those he had rotting in his hand still. Yeah, I do not recommend Leyline of the Void, especially when we have Dolphy Voidwalker. It's just so much better. It's like a real card instead of just card disadvantage. All right, next round. Let's go. Play first. And interesting hand, honestly. We have a turn 1 troll, so go for that. probably exile the Voidwalker since we're a bit away from casting that. Either that or the second reanimate, but we have 2 trolls, so that'd be kind of interesting. It's hard in the blind to know what we're playing against and what to exile, so I'll go with Voidwalker. It's generally the least, it's generally like the most niche card, I guess, of these. Deer? Nope. Alright. Enable to scream, sure. And so let's do it again. Do it again. Alright. I've got their Hydro Bro. Oh, they're going gonna try to burn me out since I took 12 damage. Nice. See if they have a couple more bolts. Nope. Okay. Stifle, sure. Yeah, we're close to dead here. We did 12 damage to ourselves, so I guess we deserve it. Yeah, blue-red tempo. Let's see if we can get all the way there. Yeah, you should wait to fetch until after you swing with the Hydro, since we got Bowmasters to close the door. All right, nice. That was close. It's blue-red tempo. I mean, they have Hydro. I'm guessing they have Tameo, maybe Dragon's Race Channeler. Opposition Agent's gonna be good. I don't know about Voidwalker. I guess it's mid. Probably not. I'm sure they're playing Treasure Cruise, but blue-red definitely doesn't do a lot of graveyard stuff other than that. So I think I'm okay with cutting Voidwalkers. None of their cards are super high impact too, where I'd want to cast them with Voidwalker. Some amount of Thoughtseizes would be good, I think. This is trim kind of some of the more expensive, clunkier stuff. My Bulgart would be fine. Since we're on the draw, you know, I want to make sure that we're staying low to the ground because this deck can really get underneath you pretty quickly. And once it's underneath you, that's kind of that's when it's able to close the door. So I think something like this looks fine. There's maybe a couple other tweaks I could make. Maybe I want the Goyf back in or something like that. But actually, some Thoughtseizes would be fine too. But since they're playing Burn, actually maybe not. I'd rather play to the board. We do have grief still. We could cut some griefs, I guess. But let's give it a try. So here we have another reanimate troll early. We could get stripped or stifled apart here. Kind of a weak hand other than the troll thing. But we do have 2 edicts, I guess. It's okay. I don't know, this is like not a great hand, but I think it's just good enough to play. We saw how close we were to dying from the reanimate troll line last time, although we did have 2, so it put us in range of like getting bolted out. Okay, grief is interesting. Okay. I'm okay sending that away. I'd like to hit some lands here and stuff. Plus we can still reanimate troll if we want. Need something to do. I guess I should have done this in response in case they had a stifle. Okay, we got there. They could have just cracked the other fetch, I guess, for stifle either way. Kind of an awkward spot. Because I would like to... I don't have anything else to do this turn, so I kind of want to use the strip, but if I do, then I'd be down to only 1 land next turn. And then it's interesting to try to strip. Yeah, I guess let's just go for the reanimate here. It's good. Plays around 4 spike, I guess. Yeah. Pay it. You have another 4 spike. I'm actually fine with 2 4 spikes here because I can still reanimate next turn. Okay. Comes the strip mine. Yeah, the scream for the troll. It takes subtlety just to have something to do. I guess that's the line. We don't have any other plays available. Dies to bolt, which sucks, but respect, sure. Get my last land. Good news is they're kind of getting flooded though, so they're flooded and we're screwed. If they had Treasure Cruise, they would have played it, so I don't think there's any reason to grief here. They likely just have another land in hand. Mystic Sanctuary, nice. Get 4 spike back. Oh, but they choose not to. Okay. Okay, so at this point, we're kind of discarded, so I guess we should grief. Man, what am I exiling here? Guess I go if I have a million goifs, so a million goifs that I can't cast. Yeah, I thought they had a land, but I just like it was either that or move to discard. So maybe I did want to move to discard a goif. Then if I hit a land, I can reanimate it. That might have been a better move. They're flooding out. Still. Okay. Yeah, this time I will do that actually. I will discard a goif. This goif hits the battlefield. We're in a really good spot. Okay, they have presented a clock. Come on, swamp. Oh man. Ah, jeez. Just kind of checking for a counter spell. Yes, since another land. They're flooding out. I'm screwed. Yikes, dude. How many? That's so many non-lands in a row. It's almost to the point where, yeah, we're just dead now because I can't I can't reanimate anymore. Actually, I could just ritual into a goif too if I hit a swamp. Delver, nice. Double Delver. Pretty scary. Alright, that's game. Game 3. Anything I want to change up here? Those like goifs are pretty good. I think I'd rather have a goif over a shield dread. Fourth goif over the third shield dread. Just again, I want to try to make sure I can operate on a lower mana count. Maybe I should cut grief, honestly. I should have considered cutting grief. Okay. This is fine. We have a turn 2 troll, and then we have enough mana for a turn 3 goif for agents. I would like to have some mana acceleration, but we don't have it. So, but this is okay. Just we get a troll out on turn 2 and then follow up with a Coif. Since we're on the play, I think the strip mine line would, and we have enough lands. Like if they start trying to strip us, I think we could get out of it. This is going to be nice here. So now they're down a land, and we're still going to be playing troll on turn 2. Urborg is a nice draw. Any lands are like a pretty solid draw here. There's the troll. Let's get the troll. We could have Scream. Yeah, they're gonna Scream it. Okay. And that's fine. Position agent. I really would love a ritual, but that's okay. We'll just have to wait one more turn to do stuff. Another strip. Okay, Tomb is pretty nice. Play Tomb, we'll Oppo Agent if they try to fetch. They're gonna just strip the Tomb, that's okay too. I'll Oppo Agent in response to that. Give that a Force Spike. Considering they were tapped out, and I know they have spikes, maybe I should have just goifed my turn instead. Probably would have been a better line. But, okay, the agent resolves. Blue bolts. No. The lab total is getting kind of low, so we do want to be cognizant of that. I'll play this tapped. Ponder again. Ponder with a fetch land up, but I have Oppo Agent, so I can't fetch right now. Ring, pretty slow. Swing 3 again. Oppo Agent might just lock them out of this game. A couple removal spells for backup. I would really like to hit another land or another mana source here. Yep, that's pretty good. Another Scream. I'm gonna go for the opposition agent here instead of the Goif. Tomb, nice. So I could just jam a Goif. I could continue holding up opposition agent and staying in this holding pattern that we're in here. Either way, I have Edict up still. I could also just jam a ring, but it seems kind of reckless or risky. I think I'm gonna go for the Goyf because I'm not too worried about them fetching right now. If they want to fetch, that's okay. Honestly, I think it's okay to do that. Do that because if I have answer for any threat that they might have, so. Their hard casting subtlety. Not sure if I want to top this or bottom it. Yes, top. Okay. I'm endeared with accidentally 4-second brainstorm. Let's see. I'd rather reanimate this later since my life total is going to be under pressure. They're basically out of cards now. I think I gotta get the Goyf down. And I think I want to preserve my life total also. I need to start gaining life back. Okay, we're pretty dead. This is a pretty much perfect top deck from them there. That's gonna be game. Alright, let's go. A not a keepable hand, no mana, so mulligan that. And then this one looks better. I wish we had a reanimate or something, but this does play. It is a turn 1 ring. Or no, it's not. We would need a swamp. We go turn 1 Goyf, I guess, with grief. We're gonna go for the turn 1 Goyf. Actually, never mind, I can't do that. I can't do turn 1 Goyf, I just realized the error of my ways. Empty the Warren Storm. So Belcher Storm. They have 2 lands. Yeah, I just messed up. That calculation there, so that's pretty bad. God, I needed one more card. Maybe we can draw a land. It's good for a ring here. Might be able to crawl us back into this game, I think, better than Goyf can, so I'm going to exile the Goyf and we'll play ring. It's slow against a combo deck, which I don't like, but I don't think the Goyf is going to be enough to get us there on its own. The Masters, okay. Surgical on my ritual, okay. Chrome Mox, are they going to be trying to go off this turn? Alright, let's see. I mean, I have the One Ring, so... Okay, they're just going to put a bunch of goblins in. Okay. Get 8 goblins here. Actually 10. Yeah, okay. Probably good enough for them. Except we do... Oh, where's that Goyf? Cracks out the Goyf. That was my chance out of here if I could reanimate Goyf here. Okay, Shield Dread gives us something. Swamp, that's perfect. The Shield Dread, some cards, gain some life. And pass. Looting, let's see if they have any more gas in the tank over there. Scoop, alright, nice. Warrens for 10, goblins just wasn't enough. Is this an opposition agent matchup? I didn't see any searching. They're mono red, so probably not. Definitely want Thoughtseize. They're probably going to bring in Leyline of Sanctity. We want Disruptor Flute for sure. Voidwalker is another way to put a clock on him, I guess. I don't know if I want Deluge just to clean up some goblins in case we need to. Probably fine. It's one. Alright, let's see what to cut here. We already cut the pushes, cut the edicts. Bowmasters kind of got us through what we needed to there, but it's generally not very good in this matchup, I would guess. Let's draw cards with Valakut Awakening, but I don't know, that's definitely not their plan A. The ring's kind of slow. Palantir and the ring are both kind of slow. Those things could possibly go. I suppose Shield Dread's slow too. Guess I'll try this. This is a decent hand. Strip Mine to disrupt them. I have a turn 1 Troll or a turn 1 Thoughtseize. There's the ley line. Yep, it's going to be rough. No Thoughtseize for me. Means I can't play around Surgical. So I think we just go for the turn 1 Troll then. I'm wondering if I want to Strip Mine instead and just do a turn 2 Troll. I don't think they can Iron Crag Feet next turn, but maybe they can. I will exile Thoughtseize, that card. Let's just cycle the Troll. And reanimate it. And if we can get through this turn without losing, then we can strip next turn and we'd have it pretty well locked up at that point, I think. I guess maybe not locked up, but in a good spot at least. Could play Shield Dread instead of Strip, but Strip seems too good to pass up, and I could Voidwalker also. GG.